Once upon a time, in a quiet little house, there lived two brothers, Milo and Max. They were mice, tiny and clever, and they shared the coziest mouse hole you could ever imagine. Tucked away inside a bedroom wall, their home was small but warm, with beds made of the softest, silkiest wool. Every night they snuggled up and drifted into deep, dreamy sleep, often dreaming of their favorite thing in the world, cheese, especially cheddar cheese, which Milo loved more than anything. But there was one tiny problem. Max, the older brother, was a snorer. Some nights, Milo would wake up from a wonderful cheese dream to the sound of Max's snoring. Sometimes it was a gentle snuffle, and other times it sounded like Max was chuckling in his sleep. While Milo didn't mind too much, there were nights when he wished for a quieter place to sleep, where nothing would disturb his dreams of cheddar cheese. One morning over breakfast, Milo made a decision. "It's time for me to find my own mouse hole," he declared. "I'm nearly grown up after all. I need a place of my own." Max smiled. He knew his little brother was adventurous and always eager to try new things. "Good luck," Max said warmly, "but remember, there will always be a bed for you here." With a spring in his step, Milo left the mouse hole and ventured into the big, wide world of the house. The bedroom belonged to a young child, and the floor was covered with toys, giant building blocks, shiny cars, and all sorts of colourful clutter. "What a mess," thought Milo, who preferred things neat and tidy. But he didn't let it bother him. He was on a mission to find his very own mouse hole. Milo scurried down the hallway, down the stairs, and into the living room. The floor was shiny and clean, and his paws made a cheerful click, click, click as he walked. Behind the sofa, he found a perfect mouse hole, spacious and cozy. "This will do nicely," Milo thought. He spent the day decorating and making a soft bed out of feathers he found in the sofa cushions. By nightfall, he was ready to settle in. But just as Milo was drifting off to sleep, he heard a strange noise. Voices, music, and flashing lights came from the big TV in the living room. "Oh no," thought Milo, "this is worse than Max's snoring." He knew he couldn't sleep here, so he packed up and set off to find a quieter spot. Next, Milo found himself in the kitchen. The floor was like a giant chessboard, and his paws went tap, tap, tap as he walked. Behind the fridge, he found another mouse hole. The air was filled with the delicious aroma of cheese, and Milo thought, "This is perfect." He made a bed out of a kitchen towel and curled up, ready to sleep. But just as he closed his eyes, he heard clinking and clanking. The man of the house was washing dishes, and the noise was unbearable. Determined to find peace and quiet, Milo had an idea. If the humans are downstairs, then upstairs must be quiet. So he climbed the stairs, yawning with each step, and found his way to the bathroom. The bathroom was dark, cozy, and silent, just what Milo needed. He made a soft bed out of cotton balls and closed his eyes, ready to finally get some rest. But then he heard the sound of gushing water. Someone was taking a shower. Milo sighed. "This house is too noisy," he thought. Exhausted, Milo made his way back to the bedroom. To his surprise, the floor was clean. The toys had been tidied away. He scurried back to the mouse hole and found Max fast asleep and snoring softly. Milo looked at his own bed, warm and inviting, and let out a happy sigh. "There's no place like home," he thought. Max woke up and was delighted to see his little brother. He prepared a simple meal, a delicious cheese sandwich, and listened as Milo told him all about his adventures. "It was fun," Milo said, "but I'd much rather be here with you at night." After his midnight snack, Milo climbed into his cozy woolen bed. Max tucked him in and said goodnight. As Milo snuggled down, he realized that after all the noise and chaos, Max's snoring was like a soothing lullaby. It was the sound of home. And with that, Milo closed his eyes, feeling safe and content. Soon he was fast asleep, dreaming of cheddar cheese once more. And so Milo learned that sometimes the best place to be is right where you started, surrounded by the warmth and love of home. Good night, little ones. Sweet dreams.